Will Venable said he was really happy with day one. Got in front of the group talking about expectations for the team in the clubhouse and on the field and tried to set the tone for this long spring training. I sat down with the first-year Sox skipper to talk about the adjustment from being a bench coach to now a first-time manager and how the Sox swayed him to join this rebuild.
Yeah, it's been great, and it's continuing to set in, right, as you know, I've gotten deeper into this camp and kind of learned how the responsibility has shifted from, you know, the bench coaching role the last couple years. So it's been great. It's been great to have guys around and get to know them and get to know our staff. So all good stuff so far.
You're a guy who came in with a great track record as a player and a coach, and was, you know, looked at in high regard as a future manager. What was it that the White Sox sold you on to choose this as your first destination as a manager?
You know, I think ultimately it was, you know, the people, a combination of the people as I got into the interview process and learned the people a little bit more, and the reputation for some of the people in the organization, and then Chris's plan, and not just his plan, but what he's accomplished in the last year, kind of behind the scenes that, you know, really gave me confidence that there was a really good foundation and the understanding that they were going to continue to build on that foundation moving forward.
Yeah, when you look at that plan and building, and obviously coming off a 121 loss season, you know, the winning is not going to just happen overnight, right? But how do you balance, you know, having a lot of veterans in camp with giving those young guys an opportunity to show what they can do?
Yeah, I think, you know, that balance is, you know, there's dynamics there that, you know, we're going to have to facilitate, and certainly, like, we want to develop these young guys. We also have, you know, some veteran guys that are hungry to continue to stabilize and do the things in their career that they want. But kind of, you know, leaning on everybody to help each other out, I think, is the most important thing, and we're excited to do that.
How much does it help that, you know, you are a former player, and some of the guys I was talking to today, like, you're relatable, they can joke with you, and they see you as kind of a young guy too, and obviously you're not old at 42, but, you know, do they see you in that light where the veteran manager who maybe is a little bit more experienced in that role would be looked at differently to kind of relate to the players?
Yeah, you know, I think, you know, even, you know, older managers, and not calling Bruce Bochy old, but you know, guy who's been around, he's very relatable too, you know, and I think that comes from just, you know, understanding what players need, understanding how hard the game is, and that's something that I hope I can do for these guys.
We'll call them grizzled veterans, you know, yeah, definitely don't want to use the old word. You know, when you were in Chicago with the Cubs, and you got that first taste of being a coach, and I know you worked with Theo as well, what are some of the things that you look back on that time and to kind of help you prepare you for this stage in your career?
Yeah, I think a lot of stuff, you know, organizationally, you know, identifying the things that you really believe in, move the needle for performance. I think that's one thing that the Cubs did a good job of. I think, you know, communication and the importance of that is certainly from the leadership over there. We saw that. And, you know, the city of Chicago and how important baseball is to the city.